Hey everybody, good morning. So, big week. I've been off since Saturday, and I don't go back to work until next Monday. I'm on my way to get my car serviced now. We're due for a service, and tomorrow, me and my wife, we are heading down to Fort Myers for the Red Sox spring training. We're going to hit up spring training game. We're going to stay down there for a couple days. I think we're going to visit this house that Thomas Edison has down there. It has like a museum and stuff. But very excited about seeing my Red Sox in action for spring training. I'm going to be wearing my jersey. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. Remember bringing a baseball down and maybe a couple other things to get autographed, because we're going to be there when the gates open. And our seats are a few rows behind the Red Sox dugout, so it's going to be a great time. They're playing the Toronto Blue Jays. It's going to be good. Yesterday I did, starting the day before in the late evening, I did my 24-hour movie marathon. Woohoo! Yeah, I did that and finished it late last night, and it was a success this year. My wife even joined me on probably maybe a little bit less than half of the movies, and me and her had a conversation about each of those films, and yeah, it was awesome having her join in, even if it was only her voice. Yeah, so that means vlogs are coming this week. I got a ton of footage for my marathon. I just got to finish writing some of the cameo stuff for people. Some people are waiting on my ideas for them, and I just got to send those out, and then hopefully I get the rest of the cameos that people are doing. Some people already have a script, they haven't done it yet. So hopefully in the next few weeks they'll be able to get that done. So I'll be able to start editing. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So it's a great week. Much needed time off. When I went to Boston last year, I took 2 days off, and it was a Friday and a Monday, I think. And I haven't taken a week off, or more than a couple days off I haven't taken a sick day or any other of a PTO or request off day since Boston. So definitely much needed. And I haven't taken a week off since I would say probably since Luke came to visit me back in 2014. And even then, I don't even think that was a full week. Actually, yeah, that was a full week. Yeah, so it's definitely much needed. Whew. Yeah, so getting the car serviced now, getting the car clean, because as you can see right there, a bird decided to use the restroom on my car in multiple areas. I doubt it was the same bird, unless they got into some chili or something, but me and my best friend Toby are going to be starting a podcast soon on this channel, and just going to be talking about movies, music, and more, just kind of conversation type stuff. We'll be starting that. We did some we talked about it this weekend again, about what we would be talking about, that kind of thing. So we'll be doing that soon. But I just wanted to come by and just kind of give y'all a heads up on what's going on. Been a few weeks since a video, because I knew about this vacation, and I've had tons of work to do. Been working overtime every day. Looking forward to this vacation time. So now I'm finally in a place where I'll be recording some film related videos. The vlogs, there's gonna be some great vlogs coming up over the next few days, so definitely look out for that. And I have a video that will be going up this week about a movie that I watched by one of my favorite directors, and it's a film that I grew up knowing that everybody thought was like a masterpiece, but I just never could get into it, and I acknowledge the fact that the soundtrack is spectacular. It's a beautifully made film, but I just never really could get into it, and I was actually kind of bored by it, and I haven't actually tried watching it again in the past few years. I have the Blu-ray, and I went into it an open mind this past weekend, and you know, really liked it, and actually I loved it. And so I think it was just I needed to wait a little while to watch it. Maybe if I watched it when I was a kid, like I did, I was completely bored by it when I was watching all this director's other films and loved them at that time. Maybe it's just one that I just needed to wait on to really fully grasp it. So you will be seeing a video on that. And I think unless you follow me on Letterboxd, I haven't actually mentioned what movie it was other than on Letterboxd, and that's just under one of the star ratings, and I mentioned it in the comments. But I love the film now, and I can't really stop thinking about it. So yeah, I'll be making a video kind of like how my Heaven's Gate video was a few years back. That video is actually one of my highest viewed videos now, that Heaven's Gate video, where I talked about my history with it and about how I just hated it. Like, I could not get into it. And it took the Criterion Collection extended cut restoration copy for me to really fall in love with the film. And now I think Heaven's Gate, and the restored version that Criterion has, is a masterpiece of epic cinema. And critics are finally starting to realize that too. And the movie, that cut actually has some acclaim. I would equate it to kind of how Once Upon a Time in America was kind of received, where it was cut really bad by the studios and it was panned and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, a lot of critics now that trashed Heaven's Gate are now acknowledging the masterpiece that extended cut is. So yeah, that's kind of that's the kind of video I think I'm gonna do. All right, guys, well, ladies and gents, I think I will be talking to y'all next time in the next video. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Later.